If you're over 60 and notice that your legs feel thinner or your grip feels weaker than it did a year ago, I need you to listen very closely. Most seniors believe that losing muscle is just a natural part of aging that you have to accept, like gray hair or reading glasses. But that is a complete lie. The truth is that your muscles are starving, not for calories, but for specific chemical signals that only certain food combinations can unlock. After age 60, your body develops a condition called anabolic resistance, which means your muscles literally stop listening to the protein signals from your food unless you hit a very specific threshold. You could be eating healthy meals 3 times a day and still be losing muscle mass every single night while you sleep. But here is the good news that changes everything. New research from top geriatric nutrition centers has identified specific snack combinations that are powerful enough to break through this resistance. These aren't just random foods thrown together. These are precise biochemical keys that unlock your body's ability to repair tissue, fight inflammation, and maintain strength well into your 80s and 90s. In this video, we are going to reveal the top 4 snack combos that help maintain strong muscles after 60, ranked from the essential baseline to the absolute most powerful muscle builder in existence. And get ready, because number 1 triggers a chemical switch in your body that most seniors haven't activated in years. Before we begin, tell us in the comments your age and where you're watching from. We read every response. Now let's get started, and be ready, because number 4 will change how you look at breakfast forever. Number 4. The Complete Absorber. Hard-boiled egg plus avocado slice. Most seniors have spent decades being told that egg yolks are dangerous and that they should stick to egg whites for heart health. But sticking to egg whites is one of the biggest mistakes you can make if you are trying to preserve muscle mass after 60. The Complete Absorber snack combines 1 whole hard-boiled egg with a quarter or half of an avocado, and the science behind this pairing is absolutely critical for your aging body. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that consuming whole eggs stimulates muscle protein synthesis 40% more effectively than consuming egg whites alone, even when the protein amount is exactly the same. This happens because the yolk contains phosphatidic acid and specialized lipids that act as signaling molecules for the mTOR pathway. The mTOR pathway is the master regulator of growth in your body, the biological switch that tells your muscles to start repairing themselves. When you throw away the yolk, you are throwing away the key that turns this engine on. But the egg is only half of the equation in this specific combo. The avocado provides healthy monounsaturated fats that serve a crucial metabolic purpose for older adults. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing protein, and if you eat protein in isolation without sufficient energy, your liver may convert that expensive protein into glucose for immediate fuel, rather than using it to build muscle. This process is called gluconeogenesis, and is a waste of your nutritional efforts. By adding the avocado, you provide your body with a readily available energy source, which spares the protein. This allows the amino acids from the egg to be reserved strictly for tissue repair and muscle maintenance. A study from the University of Illinois found that this specific combination of lipid-dense food and high-quality protein creates an environment where anabolic resistance is significantly lowered. For a senior, this means that the 6 or 7 grams of protein in that egg act more like 10 or 12 grams in terms of biological impact. You simply cannot get this effect from a protein shake or a piece of dry toast. To get the maximum benefit, you should eat this snack mid-morning or mid-afternoon, specifically when you haven't eaten for a few hours. This spikes your amino acid levels at a time when they would normally be dropping, keeping your body in a building state rather than a wasting state. Sprinkle a little black pepper on the avocado to increase nutrient absorption even further. This is the foundational snack that proves quality matters more than quantity. Before we continue, smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss the life-changing tips still ahead. Number 3. The Inflammation Fighter. Canned wild salmon plus whole grain crackers. If number 4 was about building blocks, number 3 is about cleaning up the construction site so the work can actually get done. The Inflammation Fighter consists of 3 ounces of canned wild salmon served on high-quality whole grain crackers. This combination addresses one of the primary reasons seniors lose muscle, which is a condition doctors call inflammaging. Chronic low-grade inflammation acts like a rusty lock on your muscle cells, making it impossible for amino acids to get inside and do their job. You could eat all the protein in the world, but if your systemic inflammation is high, your muscles will essentially starve. This is where the omega-3 fatty acids in wild salmon become your most valuable asset. Studies from the Washington University School of Medicine have demonstrated that omega-3 supplementation sensitizes aging muscle tissue to amino acids. Think of omega-3s as the lubricant that opens the rusty lock. When you incorporate the EPA and DHA found in salmon into your cell membranes, the membranes become more fluid and permeable. This allows nutrients to pass through more easily and signals the muscle-building machinery to wake up. The research showed that older adults who increased their omega-3 intake experienced a significant increase in muscle protein synthesis rates, even when they didn't change their exercise habits. But there is another practical reason why this specific snack is vital for seniors. Many older adults suffer from texture fatigue or dental issues that make chewing tough steaks, pork chops, or chicken breasts difficult and unappealing. As a result, many seniors naturally drift toward softer, carbohydrate-heavy foods like toast or mashed potatoes, inadvertently starving their muscles of high-quality protein. Canned wild salmon is soft, easy to chew, and requires zero preparation time, removing the friction between you and your nutrition. The whole grain crackers provide a small amount of necessary fiber and complex carbohydrates to stimulate a mild insulin response. While we often hear that insulin is bad, a small spike in insulin is actually necessary to shuttle amino acids into muscle cells efficiently. It acts as the delivery truck that carries the protein payload from the salmon directly into your muscle fibers. Furthermore, wild salmon is one of the few dietary sources of vitamin D, a hormone that is absolutely essential for muscle function. Low vitamin D levels are directly correlated with sarcopenia and increased fall risk in the elderly. By eating this snack just 3 times a week, you are attacking muscle loss from 3 different angles, reducing inflammation, improving protein sensitivity, and boosting vitamin D. It is a triple threat intervention that takes less than 2 minutes to prepare. Don't drain the liquid from the can if it contains bone fragments. Crush them up, as they provide easily absorbable calcium for your skeleton. This snack ensures that your body is chemically prepared to build muscle, but you also need to protect your muscles during their most vulnerable time. Number 2. The Nighttime Guardian, cottage cheese plus pineapple. You might think that once you go to sleep, your body shuts down and rests, but biologically, your muscles are entering a danger zone. The Nighttime Guardian snack is specifically designed to be eaten 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. This combination pairs half a cup of cottage cheese with a small serving of pineapple chunks. The reason this is essential is that the longest period your body goes without food is the 8 to 10 hours you spend sleeping. For a younger person, this overnight fast is no problem. But for a senior with anabolic resistance, this fasting window creates a catabolic state, meaning your body starts breaking down your existing muscle tissue to fuel your other organs. You are literally cannibalizing your own leg and arm muscles to keep your heart and liver running while you dream. Cottage cheese is the hero here because it is the single best natural source of casein protein. Unlike whey protein found in milk or yogurt, which digests in 20 minutes, casein protein clots in your stomach acid and forms a slow-digesting gel. This gel releases amino acids into your bloodstream at a steady trickle for up to 7 hours. A landmark study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands proved that ingesting casein protein immediately before sleep stimulates muscle protein synthesis rates overnight. Participants who ate casein before bed had a 22% higher net protein balance the next morning compared to those who went to bed on an empty stomach. This effectively turns your sleep from a period of muscle loss into a period of muscle maintenance. The pineapple isn't just there for flavor. It contains an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain aids in the digestion of proteins, ensuring that the heavy casein doesn't sit in your stomach, causing indigestion or bloating that might keep you awake. It breaks the protein chains down just enough to make them easier to process without destroying the slow release effect. Some seniors worry that eating before bed will make them gain fat, but the research shows that when the calories come from protein, this does not happen. In fact, maintaining muscle mass increases your metabolic rate, which helps control body fat in the long run. This snack is particularly crucial for seniors who wake up feeling weak or shaky. By keeping a steady stream of amino acids flowing all night, you stabilize your blood sugar and wake up with your muscles fueled and ready for the day. It is a tactical strike against the invisible muscle loss that happens in the dark. But even this powerful nighttime strategy pales in comparison to the number one biochemical trigger for muscle growth. Number 1. The leucine heavyweight, Greek yogurt plus walnuts. This is the most important concept you will learn today, and it revolves around one specific amino acid called leucine. The leucine heavyweight snack consists of 1 cup of strained Greek yogurt topped with a handful of crushed walnuts. To understand why this is number 1, you have to understand the concept of the leucine threshold. Think of your muscle building machinery like a light switch that requires a certain amount of pressure to flip on. When you were 20 years old, it only took a tiny bit of protein, about 1 gram of leucine, to flip that switch and start building muscle. But now that you are over 60, that switch has become stiff and resistant. Research from McMaster University indicates that older adults need between 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine in a single sitting to trigger muscle synthesis. If you eat a snack with only 1.5 grams of leucine, the switch does not flip and no muscle building occurs. This is where regular yogurt, milk, or plant-based snacks fail you. They simply don't have the density to hit that high threshold in a snack-sized portion. Strained Greek yogurt is different because the manufacturing process removes the liquid whey, concentrating the protein density to nearly double that of regular yogurt. A standard serving of Greek yogurt delivers the critical dose of leucine required to smash through the resistance threshold and force your body into a growth state. It is the most efficient delivery system for this specific amino acid found in nature. We pair it with walnuts to solve another major problem in senior nutrition, which is the mushy diet syndrome. As people age, they tend to eat softer, processed foods which digest too quickly and spike blood sugar. The walnuts provide healthy fats and fiber that slow digestion slightly, ensuring a sustained release of energy, but more importantly, they provide texture. But the medical magic is in the yogurt's concentration. Studies comparing older men who supplemented with leucine-rich foods versus those who didn't showed that the leucine group retained significantly more lean muscle mass over a 12-week period. This effect was seen even without a rigorous weightlifting program, although adding exercise multiplies the results. You need to be careful to choose plain Greek yogurt, not the vanilla or fruit-flavored kinds which are packed with sugar. Sugar competes with amino acids for absorption and spikes insulin too aggressively, which can lead to fat storage rather than muscle growth. You can add a little cinnamon or a drop of vanilla extract yourself for flavor. This snack is the biochemical equivalent of a heavy-duty starter motor for an old engine. It provides the necessary spark to get the system running when nothing else will. If you only make one change to your diet, adding this high-leucine snack once a day is the most scientifically supported action you can take to fight frailty. It puts the power of biology back in your hands. You might feel like your best years of strength are behind you, but the science proves that your body is still capable of remarkable repair if you give it the right tools. These 4 snack combinations are not just food, they are medicine for your muscles. By strategically using the egg to absorb nutrients, the salmon to fight inflammation, the cottage cheese to protect you at night, and the Greek yogurt to trigger growth, you create a complete defensive shield against aging. You don't have to accept weakness as your destiny. Start with one of these snacks tomorrow, see how better you feel, and watch your strength return. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 4 snack combinations are you most likely to try this week? Do you think you have been eating enough protein to hit that leucine threshold? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, because we love hearing from our community. Stay strong, stay active, and thank you for watching.